What's up, guys? Happy New Year for all of you. Happy New Decade. And that's where I'm gonna talk a little bit about the last decade. Uh, I'm not the kind of person who usually does this kind of videos or vlogs or talks about what's happening in my life that much, but I don't know. I feel like talking a little bit about this last decade was, I don't know, in the whole seeing the big picture was a very good decade. I think it was the decade where I defined my personality, where I became what I am today and what I want to be. Because the decade started a little bit rough. So, 2010, I started the decade with 26, going to 27 on that same year, and I was a mess at that time. I have no job. I have finished my studies and didn't have a job. I have returned to my hometown, Chaves, in Portugal, and I don't know, my life was just a mess. I have nothing to do. I have no motivation. I was kind of depressed at that time. I don't know. I do not like to say I was with a depression, but I was very depressed. Not at that point like some people are, but yeah, I was like in a road to nowhere at that point in my life. And all started changing in the end of that year, in the end of 2010. I moved to Lisbon to study excuse me, to study 3D modeling and 3D animation. I lived like a year in Lisbon. I don't think it was a full year. I moved to Lisbon in December and returned to Chaves in July, maybe July. The course finished, and yeah, apply to some jobs, no luck there. It was maybe not the right choice of something to study, because here in Portugal there are not a lot of opportunities on 3D. So at the end of that year, I opened my own business. I opened a computer store for sale and repairs. I had that store until 2015. Yeah, I closed the store and Christmas Eve 2015. Yeah, it failed drastically. It was a wreck. The sales were not good. Keep doing a little bit of money on repairing computers and assembling computers to sell. People want customized gaming computers. But overall, it was a failure. The business failed, but it was a good experience. I learned a lot. How to manage a store, how to deal with customers. I was always awful dealing with people, and it kind of helped me a lot improve my confidence in the way I talk to people and the way I see things. It was a good experience. In the end, I don't think I lost money. I gained a lot of experience. I didn't gain money, but I didn't lose it at least. So yeah, there was a good side for it. Sorry if I'm only scratching myself and tossing. I just woke up. It's Sunday, and yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy. But returning, so we're 2015, my business failed. I continued to do some repairings at home, earning a little bit of money. It wasn't much, but yeah, at least I earned money for my little things. I didn't earn money to make a living, but yeah, at least I didn't have to ask for money to buy anything. Yeah, I spent like a year after the store closed kind of depressing again. That's my thing, a little bit depressing when things don't go my way. But yeah, I spent a year doing some repairs here, repairs there, doing some stuff in home. It was that point that I started YouTube. Yeah, my YouTube channel is not a big channel or nothing like that. It's a very, very small channel. But I started because at the time I needed to do something I really like to do, something that give me joy, give me some joy in life. And yeah, life, again, my business failed. I was again at home doing nothing almost every day. And yeah, I started the YouTube channel, started doing videos. And I enjoy it. I did it a lot. For those who follow my channel since the beginning, I used to publish 5, sometimes 6 videos a week. And that's something that changed drastically. Because, yeah, we fast forward to 2017 was the year I started working at the current company where I am. And I had to move to Maya in Oporto to have some information about the work. I spent there 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. I went in February and we returned at the end of April, beginnings of May. Yeah, around 3 months I was out. I have information for my new work. And we come, the store open here in Chavez, and yeah, it's been my work ever since. And yeah, that's the work. Since I started working here, my YouTube channel got a lot of crazy. And that 3 months I was away, I released like 5-6 videos. I was rarely in shops to record. I didn't have my gear to record over there. Then I came and it was a little bit confusing. I started in one position. I already changed position. I started in one sector of the store. At this point, I'm in another sector. I have a better schedule at this point to do YouTube. At first, I was in that schedule where I had 2 days off a week, but random days. So it was kind of weird to record, and I get home tired. Sometimes I work mornings, sometimes I work afternoons till night, till 10 p.m. and it was a little bit weird. That's why the first 2 years was so confusing, and I spent like 6 or 7 months without doing a video just because I was tired. I was arriving home and man, I didn't feel like doing a video. And honestly, if you don't feel like doing a video, it's better you not do it because it's going to be a shitty video. And yeah, that was mostly it. I know it's been like 2 or 3 months. The last video I recorded was before Black Friday. So again, my kind of work, I work at a retail store of computers, technology, fridges, TVs. We sell a little bit of everything. And yeah, and Black Friday, Christmas, work is just crazy. It's just insane. So I didn't do a video for a while. And today I'm going to start recording the videos. And I thought, yeah, why not do a little bit video talking, a little bit what happened in the last decade, and a little bit what I want to do in this next one, because honestly at this point, I think my life is pretty good. I enjoy my job, at least most of the days. I want to start doing YouTube again regularly. I don't have time to do 5 videos like I did when I started, but I want to do 2 videos per week regularly. I want to change the type of videos. I'm going to start doing some videos. I think I already talked about this in the video before. I have some series I've been working on. A little bit. No, I have a new series coming on related with music. I'm not going to tell what it is for sure, but it has to do with music. I want to start doing some videos more artistic. Not sure if that's the right word that I want to say, but how do I put it without spelling the beans? Um, More cinema, more not just a video. I'm here sitting like this, rambling and thinking on what I'm going to say as I'm recording, because yeah, I never. I think I'm going to do a video talking about this. I should write something, and then I start recording the video without writing anything else because it's all improvised. But I want to do something more like cinema, something more work, or more not related with video games or anything. Like it was a tiny movie, or a movie, maybe. Who knows? Nah, movie not. But some sketches, something with a script, something think about the film. Well, a lot of cameras, not only this angle from the computer, and here to do something different, something more artistic. I'm going to keep doing the gameplay videos. I'm going to change that a little bit also. I want to do, when the channel started, I was doing walkthroughs of AAA games. Then my channel shifted almost and exclusively to Resident Evil. That is my favorite franchise of all times, and I still play Resident Evil games. But I think that's something people a little bit tired. There are a lot of channels dedicated only to Resident Evil. So I think I wasn't going to bring anything new to the platform, so I play the Resident Evil games for my own now. But I want to start doing gameplays. I already did a little bit, but I have more games. I've been buying games for that. That is playing weird games, weird horror games. We have that one, Straight Cat Crossing, I think it was the name, and Layers of Fear. I want to go into that vibe, that kind of game. That game that is kinda horror indie game with an awesome art style. Simply weird games. So yeah, that means it's going to change a little bit. If you're thinking about Devil May Cry 3, yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. I didn't finish the series, and it's not going to finish, not because I'm going to start doing mostly weird games that I find, but simply because I don't know why the PS Now, I can't get PS Now to work in my computer anymore. I did a reset to my computer. I formatted the disk, installed everything new, did a clean install last weekend, and yeah, it simply doesn't work, man. I don't know why. I have a trouble with the DLLs. I reinstall it, I reset them, I install Visual C again, and it doesn't work. I really not sure why it doesn't work. If I got it to work soon, I'll get back into it, but I don't know, maybe time pass and I get into the weird games things and I'm not going to worry anymore about it. But one I'm going to finish, and it is the video I'm going to record right after this one, is the Sega Mega Drive mini games. I didn't finish, I didn't try all the games. I think in one more video I'm going to end that, and I'm going to record it right next, so that's a series going to end. But yeah, starting, you're going to see this video, okay, Sunday you're going to see the videos to this week. The other week, let's say, so the week after you seeing this video, I'm going to start a new game. I'm not going to say which one. And I hope to bring the first music video that I'm preparing. I think it's time to start recording them. That's not going to be like a weekly release, but I would like to release like at least 2 per month. But I really don't know. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little video, talk a little bit what happened in the last decade and how much that influenced me to be where I be and do what I do, and some changes I'm going to do in the channel. I'm going to do them right away. I want to start this year. The music videos, as I say, I want to start them right this month. The artistic videos, I'm going to try to start them this year, but I know that's going to be a lot of work. They're going to be a lot of time consuming, and I don't have a lot of spare time due to work. But things can change. I think this, although the last decade is the decade that set me in the path I should be in my life. I started the decade like shit, and I ended pretty happy, pretty content where the point I am and the path that I'm following. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to follow this till the end of times. Can be a little bit change. You can turn a little bit, not getting out the road, but trying a different lane. Am I making any sense? I don't think so, but yeah, I think this the last decade was a decade where I reaffirmed myself as a human being and the person I want to be, and this decade I think is going to be the decade for changing to the better. It's the thing I have set for me, not for this year. I don't do year resolutions. This time I did a decade resolution. At the end of this decade, I would want to be in the right places. Time for change to better. Something I always had in mind, always search for something better, and this decade is that what I want to do. I want to search for those little things that I'm missing in my life, and I want to achieve them during this decade. It makes sense, anything I did in this video? I really don't know. It's a bit of me just rambling. I wake up like 10 minutes ago, and went downstairs, have a sip of coffee, and here I am, rambling in front of my new camera. You guys like my new camera? It's okay, I guess. Doesn't matter. But hey, this is the weird video. You guys know I don't do this a lot, so I'm not going to apologize for doing one. But yeah, this is what it is. Next video, Sega Mega Drive Mini, the final games I didn't record. And yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, although this one's a weird one. And I see you guys in the next one. Stay grow.